Afternoon, Shamim. Yes, it's a big game, isn't it? Khulna versus Rangpur, the sudden death stage. Of course, this is how the surface looked. It surprised me a bit, particularly in the few games. It looks quite flat, nicely rolled in, very little crack seen, but it looks a bit brown. But what surprised me is that kicking bounce this pitch has produced. It's come from nowhere when the fast bowlers have been on.
What about that? Well, I think the bowler, all he did was just hold it on line, and the batsman seemed to be just playing maybe a little bit of a nip off at the last node of the seam. Mashrafi Mortaza can really. It's a wobbly kind of seam, wasn't it?
Yeah, it held its line. Held its line from very wide of the crease. That's what happened. Beautiful bowling. Brilliant bowling. Just followed the batsman. It's a tough line to play.
Got behind that one quite comfortably. There's been 3 good deliveries first up from Mashrafi Mortaza. And he sensed that there is something in the overhead conditions to be conducive to his kind of bowling.
Yeah, that's what he thought. The pitch has been a bit unpredictable, and also overcast conditions, Shamim. It will help the swing bowlers. It will just swing around a little bit. I'm not sure how it will go off the pitch. This pitch so far has looked good. That's the first 3 balls, of course.
Ah, dear, now those 3 dot balls has put Nazmul Hussain under pressure. Unnecessary to go for this kind of a shot.
I wonder whether it's the pressure of the big game here. He's just a wild swipe, very unlike a proper opening batsman. Look at that shot. Look where his feet are, look where the head is, and where is the bat pointing. And the ball just bouncing over the stumps.
Well, at times the true carry can be a little annoying to the bowlers. You'd have liked that to have kept a shade lower and go and hit the stumps, but looked a nice movement off the wicket. Down the wicket it goes again. Now this is not on. This is unnecessary, irresponsible. I'm sure Mahela Javardhana is not gonna well, he's going to enjoy Mashrafi Mortaza's bowling, but he's not liking what his batter is doing.
Yeah, 5 balls now, 5 dot balls. Come on, Michael Klinger, have a word with this guy. He's a young player, Shanto. Fledgling career, as you said, but so far he's played 2 very poor shots. You would want to settle in, push the single, just understand how the ball's behaving, how the pace of the pitch is, but he's just had 2 wild swings the last 2 balls.
Well, he's got behind that one. Played it in the deep to open his account and opened the account of the innings of the last ball of the first over. It's 1 without loss.
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে। আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
নেট শেষ, এখন কি করব?
শোন, চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি দরকার।
এখন *999# ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
He's been very effective. Very, very effective opening the bowling. He's bowling from the AK's end. He's mixed it up. He carries tons of experience, Shamim, so he's putting it to very good use in the power plays, that is.
Yeah, you've got to have confidence in yourself when you come in to bowl with a new ball, being an off spinner. And is played inside out. A delightful looking shot that is. That's going to find its way to the boundary. The first one in this innings.
Element of risk in the execution of the shot, because I thought it was not He didn't get the elevation he was looking for. It was tossed up. But that will make him feel better because that's the type of player he is, likes to go on just over the man at short extra cover.
Now he's going for the reverse. Goodness, what's wrong with this guy today? He's just, he's got himself some runs, but shots he's been attempting right from the word go, it's not one we expect from an opening batsman.
Just that maybe he's just not trusting the surface. Again, he's looking to undercut that ball. And that ball just hitting the back. But I think it was a drift going down the leg side. But the wicketkeeper was interested.
That's better. You've got to pay respect to the good deliveries. But I can't understand his mindset. High-risk shot, the premeditated reverse sweep so early in the innings. After he's got himself a boundary. So Nazmul Hasan Shanto a little bit nervy at the moment. He checks the shot. Big swing. Back swing, and then he checks the shot. Masudur Rahman Mukul is one of the umpires standing today. There he is. And he's at the far end, the AK's end, and he's partnered by former pacer Anisur Rahman. His square leg has gone forward and checked himself once again. There is Anisur Rahman standing at square leg.
What I'm interested to see, Shamim, is what would be Klinger's approach if he's able to face the next over. This is the last ball. Or drags it from outside the off stump. He'll get a boundary. So this is a good way to end the over. It's 11 without loss.
Lux. জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম বাবা, বিয়েটা করেই ফেললাম, দোয়া করবেন।
আজ আমার গোটা দেশের বিশ্বাস আমার উপর, আর আমার বিশ্বাস কেনলের উপর। বিশ্বাস প্রতিবিন্দুতে কেনলে।
সিনেমা সাথে রাখো সব সময়। সেন্টার ফ্রেশ সিনেমা, সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস।
Now he's standing his ground and playing the bat at it.
Well, last ball of the last over. Look how he dragged it from outside the off stump. He certainly knew where his spot was. Looked premeditated to me because he was going there in his zone and he just swung it to mid-wicket.
I just feel he's been sent in there with a purpose, with specific instructions to go for after the bowlers. He's taking a lot of risks in executing those shots. Klinger gets bat on ball but can't push past the short extra fielder.
I can tell you that this pitch doesn't seem to be trusted too much by this pair of batsmen, particularly Shanto, who's quite willing to try and chance his arms, play a few shots. Klinger has looked to hit a few balls on the up, but doesn't seem to have been able to time it.
Oh, that nip back in. Saw one holding its line, and Mashwe Mortuza, such a wily bowler. Just 116 Ks, the last one.
Yeah, I could see that he's attempting to try and cut that ball, rolling his fingers on top of it. Just getting that inward movement after pitching, making it a bit difficult for the batsman. So, look at the first over. It's been perfect, just landing it on a good length, and Shanto has been very lucky, swinging and missing.
That's Mashrafi for you. But a little surprisingly, the slip has been taken off. Michael Klinger yet to open his account. I'd have thought that they'd have a slip in because he's making the ball do a little both ways. That's edged over the slips to that third man fielder. Not the most convincing looking shot, is it?
Yeah, not convincing at all. And also, Shamim, besides the slip, I'm sure captains would want to have a short mid-wicket or a short extra cover. That's another look. When the ball is not coming onto the bat, that's a vital spot to try and get the batsman getting dismissed.
What Mashrafi is doing very well is just keeping on reducing the speed. Last one, one prior to that was 116. The last one is 114. He's forcing the batsmen to manufacture shots, not giving them any pace at all. Tuck around the corner, scamper through for the first one, thinking of a second. Won't be wise to attempt that.
I think this is the more sensible approach by Shanto. Now let's not forget that when you look at the average of the power plays of Khulna, they have got 45 runs for 2 wickets overall. If you average the AK's Bpl 2017 powered by Shah Cement. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. My goodness.
Friend of yours? The way you're saying, look who's
He's
here.
certainly a friend of Khulna.
Well, again, not quite middling it. Chance of a run out, direct throw. Well, that was close. Overdone. 3 after 3, it's 14 without loss.
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না নিচে পড়ে থাকবে ধীরে ধীরে গলবে আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি বাংলা লিংক
দশটা থেকে না তোর এক্সাম
স্যার আসতে পারি এতক্ষণে আসো
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ স্যার লুজ
এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট
তুমি দেখছি এক্সট্রা রোমান্টিক হয়ে গেছো
একটু এক্সট্রা পাওয়া সব সময় আনন্দের *123*75# ডায়াল করে যে কোনো মূল অ্যাকাউন্ট রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন এক্সট্রা ব্যালেন্স রবি
3 more overs of the power play remaining.
The man at point again. There you are. You could see that they're not having enough pace on the pitch to play their shots. You could see that Ghazi, that ball was pushed through quicker, but that's to try and mix up. But generally, looking to try and loop it. Even Mashrafi, as you correctly spotted, Shamim looking to mix it up, which is an indication that there is lack of pace. So he's looking to take that pace factor out of the equation.
Down the leg side, swung away just beyond the reach of Lasith Malinga. He almost stretched out his hand, tantalizingly close to Malinga.
Yeah, there's been a few close calls for Shanto. This one was drifting down the leg side and Lasith Malinga was going for it, stretching. Wasn't an easy catch by any means. Would have been an outstanding catch had he held on to it. He had to kind of reach out and also jump if he was to take it.
We've seen some spectacular catches in this edition as he backs away. The trigger movement is taking his left leg away and trying to upset the rhythm of the bowler. Shoaib Ghazi into his second over. And that sort of held its line, kept on going. 90 kilometers per hour.
But 20 without loss. And I don't think this is a 170 pitch at all. Unless, of course, Rangpur bowls really badly. I think a score of around 140 might be a good score.
Yeah, the way it's behaving at the moment, I'd say I tend to agree with you. Then again, funny old game this. A couple of good overs and you get 15 plus overs and suddenly you're looking at a much better score. But they've got to just get a move on right now. Get a move on. I think he's going to be caught. The ball is coming underneath that one and no problems at all. He tried to throw caution to the wind and has paid the price.
I think you called it perfectly, Shamim, when you said that something was going to give. And that's exactly what gave away, because Nazmul was looking to try and go after the bowling, and look at the speed of that ball. Ball much slower, tossed up, just not allowing the speed. He just gripped a bit, and he has to go for 15. It's 21 for 1, 4 overs complete.
ইন্টারনেট আজ আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
লা লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
টং
টং।
শোন, চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি
এখন
দরকার।
স্টার 999 হ্যাশ ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে জেনে নাও তোমার স্পেশাল ইন্টারনেট অফার সহ আরো অনেক অফার। এয়ারটেল।
It's an eliminator. There are no second chances after this game. The team that loses this game goes home. It's the loss of Nazmul Hussain Shanto. Dazi was not going to let anybody else complete the job. 21 for 1 now from the Shah Cement end. Captain continues. And Afif Hussain shows that he can go after him. The youngster, first boundary of the first ball that he's faced. And it's good afternoon to Ishtiaq Ahmed.
Good afternoon, Gautam. Wonderful start by Afif Hussain, the young left-handed young player who's playing for the under-19 side. A good beginning from him. And Gautam, good afternoon, and you look wonderful, very bright. The weather may not be as bright, but you sure look bright. And that's a very bright crowd that we have out there.
I cannot compete with the Khulna fans no matter how hard I try. They have been the brightest fans literally in this entire tournament. We've had plenty of noise from the Dhaka fans. Rangpur has come in their numbers. Kumila, of course. Plenty of decibel levels. But the Khulna fans, they take the cake with a cherry on top. Now that's the exuberance of youth. A great first delivery, gets a boundary in a boundary drought sort of innings, and then goes for this.
But the seasoned campaigner that Mashrafi is, obviously he read the wicket well and knew that the ball would hold back a bit. And as after he won the toss, he said that because of the soft surface, the texture, he opted to field first. And I think he's made good use of the wicket and his experience as well.
What a spell he's in the middle of. Despite being hit for that boundary by Afif in the first ball of this over, he's in his third over. He's just conceded the 8 runs. We nearly started with a maiden. 5 dot deliveries in the first over of the match. And then a desperate shot from Nazmul picked himself up a single. Running repairs to the bat there. The grip, I think, just wanting to get proper hold on the top part of the bat.
Yes, and most of the batsmen tend to thicken their grip. You know, they have perhaps a better hold on the bat.
He's got a member of the fielding side, Nazmul Hassan Oppu, to fix the bat for him. Always dangerous. Always feel when a member of the fielding side comes and ties your laces, they're going to tie the shoes together. Great friends they are, but at the moment they're foes on the field. Mashrafi to Afif Hussain with the bat having been fixed. Again he's swinging, blindly swinging.
There again, Mashrafi using a perfect line and a perfect length, and as usual, Mashrafi is not the speedster he used to be. He relies more on his line and length and the control, and that's what we've been seeing him doing today.
Yep, that's Mashrafi Mortaza, everything. Strike rate of 40. we've have a look at Mashrafi to the left-handers. That one boundary hit by Afif. But again, the place he's landing the ball so consistent.
That's where his experience matters. He's bowling a typical line just outside the off-stump, the corridor as we usually refer to.
Can he finish this over big again? That's hit up in the air, but this time he's made good contact. The youngster follows up his boundary with a maximum. He looked for this 3 balls in a row, didn't get it, but he had his mind set on that.
There we go. Mashrafi bowling a little short of length, and Afif on that occasion saw the ball early and knew where to hit, and he hit it big, 6 over long on. That's a magnificent shot from this youngster.
Yeah, speed of the bat 121, not necessarily the quickest. It doesn't always have to be in the 130, 140 range. Delivery was slightly slower, just helped it along. Mashrafi says, stay there, but he's been going to have to bowl that again. The captain of the Rangpur Riders. He's not happy, but I think he'll have to accept that decision because that was well over the head of young Afif.
There, Mashrafi this time trying to give one back to Afif for having belted him over long on, and in the process was well over his head, and a wide call by the umpire.
Yeah, that's what he's done in terms of that one boundary you can see there to Afif. Plenty of dot balls. That's been the story of his innings so far. 6 and a 4 in this over. But Afif finishes well with a quick single at the end of 5. It's 33 for 1.
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
লা 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 লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
The batting order that they have.
Fair point. Lasith Malinga, 329 T20 wickets, just the 6 in this edition of the BPL 2017. He's been in and out of the side. He had to sit out a few games. His economy has been decent. But today, his role, he'll be looking to pick up wickets. Mashrafi Mortaza has been really, really good. 3 overs for 16 runs from the Shah Cement end. Malinga from the AKS end.
Was always a go-to man, Malinga. You remember, as and whenever the captain needed to give the ball to someone to do the goods for him, it was always Malinga.
And the one thing you'll see very quickly, we saw Mashrafi Mortaza pitching the ball slightly back of a length and succeeding. Malinga is going to be very, very different. Look out for everything on the toes of young Afif. But he had made up his mind. He's just given his hand away slightly to Malinga by showing that he wants to go for that ramp shot with third man and fine leg both inside. So Malinga will need to focus on the line, not just the length.
That's his speciality, the Yorker, the slower one. That was what Malinga was so special that he had in his armory, these very lethal Yorkers and those very effective slower ones. Of course, you'll agree with me, the Malinga that we knew a couple of years back is, of course, not the same Malinga anymore.
Don't tell him that. He is young at heart as always, likes to feel he's getting younger. Good wine. Getting better with age, Lasith Malinga. Just gets that a little fuller than he would have wanted, but nonetheless, he likes to err on the side of being full. You won't see him in a typical 4-over spell bowling too much very short. And so far, all 3 deliveries have been either in the Yorker box or on that occasion slightly full. Let's see what Afif does with this one, because he's come out with a positive mindset. Something tells me that he's going to be moving around his crease, this delivery. He wants to do something. He's looking around the field. He's just had a quick glance onto the onside Afif. And that's why he plays across the line. Malinga had a glance, but the only glance was at the stumps, not on the onside or the offside. And the man with the focus has done it again. Full, maybe slightly, not quite in the Yorker box, but does the job.
And I take back what I said just a moment back. Malinga is not the same. Just look at the way he bowled this batsman. 34 for 2 of 5.3 overs.
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
ওয়েদার কোট অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপোর্সকে পূরণ করে, ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
Afif Hussain came out firing, hit a boundary and a 6. Mashrafi Mortaza was looking to just hit across the line there from Malinga. Never a good idea.
Never against Malinga. He's dead accurate on that occasion, and he had him cleaned up. But with Mahmood Riyad there now, couldn't be a better person in the middle in this kind of a situation.
Malinga isn't done yet. There's a rare one, and it's given a wide. Must have been a very close call. Malinga isn't delighted with that. Here's one bouncer for the over, but often they get away with the wide if you're allowed to bowl that one short delivery, and a rare short delivery.
One of his deliveries amongst the armory deliveries that he has, the Yorker, the slow one, and that lethal bouncer that he unleashes once in a while.
Just saying good afternoon to Mahmudullah was Lasith Malinga. And Mahmudullah says good afternoon back to Lasith Malinga, just like that. What a wonderful shot from the captain of the Khulna Titans. Nonchalantly steps down and smashes it over long on for a boundary. 6.
That's a magnificent shot. Over long on, effortless shot by Mahmood Riyad. We know that he has that in him to go for the big shots, the big 6s, and on that occasion, he made full good use of that delivery that was coming in onto his pads.
Not ideal for Malinga. He won't be happy with that. It was a length delivery, straying on the leg side, and I think asking to be it. How will he respond, the veteran? And that's his response, and it just tickles on for a boundary from Mahmudullah. He might have a smile, but it's a wry smile in his face. He knows he got that one wrong.
And of course, Mahmood Riyad knows that they've not averaged a very good run rate, and they know that they've got to go for the runs, and we've seen the last couple of deliveries. He's not going to go and wait there and spend some time without doing much.
Great adjustment from the Khulna captain. He was coming down. I think Malinga saw him, pitched it short. but adjusted really well and just helped it past Chris Gale and the keeper for a boundary. And the contest continues at the end of the power play. Khulna Titans 45 for 2.
Safe language shall be heard.
আমি আমার পূর্বপুরুষের কথা বলছি, আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি, শৃঙ্খলিত বৃক্ষের ঊর্ধ্বমুখী অহংকারের কথা বলছি, আমি ইতিহাস এবং স্বপ্নের কথা বলছি, আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি, আমি আমার কথা বলছি, আমাদের কথা বলছি।
মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস। রবি।
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
Malinga cleaned him up, and then to end the power play, it was a wonderful 6 from Mahmudullah Riyad. The Cobra comes on from the Shah Cement end. Nazmul Islam Uppu. He's got the best celebration of the AKS BPL. Nearly pulled it out there, with Michael Klinger going after him. President looking on. It's wonderful to see him keeping a close eye on not just the BPL but Bangladesh cricket in general. It's always good to see his presence at the ground.
Nazmul Islam, one of the many youngsters who have made a mark in this BPL so far.
Oh, that's beautifully hit. You could feel the sound of the bat. It's a big, big 6 from the bat of Mahmudullah Riyad for the second time in the short innings he's played. That was only his 4th delivery, and the second time he's gone maximum. You could hear the sound of the bat of Nazmul Islam Oppu. What a wonderful shot.
Going down the wicket, magnificent shot, using his feet. He's wasting really no time at all. As you said, 4 deliveries, he's hit 2 4s, 2 6s and a 4. And that's a magnificent 6 straight hit over the bowler.
The previous 6 we saw was just about 120 kilometers off the bat. This one, he had to make the pace of the ball because he's coming down to a slower bowler, and you need to make the pace to try and go all the way, and hence the 137. This time delicate from Mahmudullah Riyad. What versatility from the captain of the Khulna Titans. First he bludgeons it over long on, and then just for variety shows, I have every stroke in the book, and that was so beautifully played.
A very, very depth glance there, and for stark contrast to the shot that he hit before, dancing down the wicket straight over the head for 6, and here he just nudges it, glances it for a well-deserved 4.
Striking at 400 now, Mahmudullah Riyad. 20 of 5 deliveries, and he's in a belligerent mood. There he goes again. The mood continues. This time, he's gone. Once too many, Mahmudullah Riyad. He didn't get hold of that. You couldn't hear that same sweet sound of the bat as you saw for the previous 6. And he goes down the throat of Sohag Ghazi at long on. The Cobra comes out with the celebration.
Yes, 1 shot too many. I thought Mahmudullah Riyad on that occasion could have hit it on the ground, but he wanted to get along with the game, and in doing so, they gave that a very, very easy catch on the long on region.
20 of just 6 deliveries, but he'll be disappointed. You can see it, 56 for 3.
আমাদের কণ্ঠস্বর রূঢ়, কারণ অন্যায়ের বিরুদ্ধে ক্ষোভ কণ্ঠকে কর্কশ করে তোলে। আমি স্থির লক্ষ্য মানুষের সশস্ত্র অভ্যুত্থানের কথা বলছি।
আমাদের মুক্তির সংগ্রাম, আমাদের সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম।
আমি ইতিহাস এবং স্বপ্নের কথা বলছি। আমি আমার কথা বলছি, আমাদের কথা বলছি।
মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস। রবি।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন চিজ ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
বাচ্চাদের নাজুক ত্বকের জন্য তৈরি মেরিল বেবি লোশনে আছে এসেনশিয়াল ময়শ্চারাইজার, যা দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা। 4 মানে দিনে অন্তত 4 বার মেরিল বেবি লোশন।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট।
Oh, not quite pushed up that high, but Ariful Haq was a floater in the order. He was padded up. And he's been sent up at the fall of the captain's wicket. And how bitterly disappointed will Mahmudullah be?
Well, Mahmudullah was able to up the rate a bit, and in order to keep the tempo, I think, as you're mentioning, as you're referring, I think that's the reason why the Mahmudullah Riyadhs defended there, tried to take a single, and the deliveries that we see of the scoring shots of
Yeah, that's been the story. Batsmen have been coming down the pitch. A successful over finishes for Nazmul Islam Oppu, 57 for 3 after 7.
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
আজ আমার গোটা দেশের বিশ্বাস আমার উপর, আর আমার বিশ্বাস কেনলের উপর। বিশ্বাস প্রতিবিন্দুতে কেনলে।
লা লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 ময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
Up the order ahead of Puran and Brathwaite, which he hasn't in the tournament so far. So perhaps a good move, but maybe they need a bit of consolidation now and not blind hitting.
And consolidation, I think that's the key word. I think that's what Khulna Titans need at this moment, because the way Mohammad Riyadh was going on, now they've got to keep the run rate going, but a batsman to be there for as long as
Ariful comes streaming down for 1, asking for 2. They get it. Good running between these two. Michael Klinger's been there for a while, watching the carnage at the other end. He walked out to open the innings with Nazmul Hussain Shanto. There was good running between the two, even though he bumped into Rubel on the way back again. Rubel had a good spell the last time he bowled. Always an attacking option for Rangpur. That's why Mashrafi's turned to him. Got Khulna down, they've put them 3 wickets down. They want to capitalise the Rangpur Riders. Even the stroke maker Ariful has come out, looks like, with a sensible bent of mind.
yes, and the 2 that they got the previous delivery, that's the kind of effort that they have to show, the initiative they have to show, the urgency that they have to show. Go for the singles, convert the singles into 2s, and push the fielders a little.
Yes, the distinctive spring. Rubel, finally, after quite a while, poor old Michael Klinger gets the strike. Maxi Klinger, his nickname Maxi. We've already had 45 deliveries in this innings, and Klinger, who walked out at the start of the innings, has just faced the 9 deliveries. So hopefully, I mean, he's mature enough, he's been around long enough, plays down in Western Australia, played for the Perth Scorchers, very similar colours that they wear to the Khulna Titans, bright orange, 70, 20, hundreds.
Rubel is a bit of a nippy kind of a bowler. As the earlier match, if you recall, Gautam, he did extract quite a lot of bounce, and there was this, he was bending his back when he was bowling, but this time around He's maintaining this.
The order. And they nearly lost the wicket of Ariful Haq. Just not looking to have got going yet in this innings. Rubel just has a quiet word with him. Michael Klinger will need to now tell himself that having batted this long, almost halfway through the innings, yes, he's faced only 10 deliveries, but he'll want to bat through the end of the innings no matter what happens with Puran, Brathwaite. Jofra Archer can bat as well down the order as far as the batting credentials go. Come to the end of 8 overs, still Rangpur would feel the happier side. 63 for 3, the Khulna Titans.
ইন্টারনেট আজ আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র বিরিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস।
Scored 20 of just 6 deliveries. Would have hoped that the captain would have continued, but he's back in the hut, and now it all depends on this pair, especially Ariful Haq. Ariful Haq has been in very good touch throughout the tournament. Yes, Michael Klinger, we heard a little while earlier that he's not faced too many deliveries, he's faced only 12. He's gone on to score 7. But what about Ariful Haq? He's swept straight to Lasith Malinga. Direct hit would be interesting, but it's a wide of the stumps. Ariful Haq 208 runs, but it's come in when the team needed it, and once again he's the man who will be looking to score runs. Man in crisis. When the team is in crisis, the man who does bulk of the health. Let's have a look at this Khulna Titans strike points versus spin. Nothing inside the crease because they've used the feet. Again, a quick single taken, so they know that Lasith Malinga is not very quick, even though he's fielding inside the circle. So they've taken him on to take 2 very quick singles. There you go. Few dots, couple of boundaries, but they're all going down the pitches. And 1 wicket also. Good afternoon, Tino.
Good afternoon, Atherbhai. He's come down the wicket, hasn't he? Some good connections down there. Very interesting, you say Michael Klinger has only faced 13 balls. He's been there from the beginning. That's 51 balls that have been delivered, and he's only faced 13 from opening the batting. Really been starved of the strike.
The second's not there. Very good work from the keeper, Mohammad Mithun. Yeah, just going back at the toss, Tino. Both teams cannot complain because of the fact that both teams got what they wanted to do if they had gone to win the toss. Khulna captain said that yes, he's happy to bat, and obviously Mashrik Murtaza wanted to field, so they got to what they wanted. So it's important for them to really go and ensure that, first and foremost, obviously Khulna in a bit of a bother at the moment because already 3 down. They would want to score in the range of maybe 150 above. They scored 158 against the Rangpur Riders in the first match in Chittagong, and they defended it. They wanted to win by 9 runs. In the second match, which was in Dhaka, Rangpur Riders scored only 147. And Khulna lost it by 19 runs. That's the key. 150 possible, very much.
Yes, boy, yes.
It's well bowled. It's really well bowled. Just 4 runs in the over. 67 for 3. And Anis Rahman mentions the points towards the Boshundara. LP Gas strategist time out.
Big blanket shall be ordered.
আমি আমার পূর্বপুরুষের কথা বলছি, আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি, শৃঙ্খলিত বৃক্ষের ঊর্ধ্বমুখী অহংকারের কথা বলছি, আমি ইতিহাস এবং স্বপ্নের কথা বলছি, আমি কিংবদন্তির কথা বলছি, আমি আমার কথা বলছি, আমাদের কথা বলছি।
মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস। রবি সিনেমা।
সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস। ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
Sunshine smile makes you feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন, থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
আলোর স্রোতে পাল তুলেছে হাজার প্রজাপতি, আলোর ঢেউ উঠল বিপেল মল্লিকা মালতী।
ইন্টারনেট আজ আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
জারওয়েদার কোট অ্যান্টিডার্ট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপুরস্ক পূরণ করে, ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
খোলা পরিবেশে মুরগির পিছনে ছুটাছুটি করলে কি রিয়েল চিকেনের মজা পাওয়া যায়?
সর্বাধিক প্রোটিন সমৃদ্ধ একমাত্র মেরিডিয়ানি রিয়েল চিকেন চিপস, মেরিডিয়ান চিপস।
First over, just gave away 6 runs, so he will be looking to apply the pressure. He'll be bowling to Ariful Haq, who's had a wonderful time with the bat. He's been pushed up the order in this inning. Good decision, Tino?
I think so. And the reason I say so, from now, if you lose the game, you're out of the competition. He's somebody who's shown that he has the ability to score quickly even when he walks in with just 4 or 5 overs to go. But give him the opportunity to go up the order, give him a bit of time, and if he gets in, then he's got the opportunity to score later on. It also gives an opportunity to the other batsmen down the order to come in early. Carlos Brathwaite in particular. So I think it's a good idea. Mamdullah Riyad came out and was very positive, ultra positive. Fortunately, he got out, just 6 balls for his 20. But it shows you that they certainly have the mentality to say, we need to go out there, score as many as we can on the surface and put them under pressure chasing.
Yeah, he comes as a position when their chips are not in their favor, and he's always produced runs. He's not have a lot of overs to bat, but he still manages to score runs, and crucial runs. That's the reason why I feel that he's the man of crisis for Khulna Titans. And he scored runs, more than 200 runs. There you go. 16, decent average, very good average, because he backs down the order. Look at that strike rate. Brilliant. Best of 43, hasn't picked up the 50 yet, but this is the right time to bring up your best knock as it possible. Very much because I think he's a very good player. Ariful Haq. Short, not connecting it well down the ground for a single. There was an opportunity. He was eyeing that area, big area, the gap between the deep square leg and the long on. huge area. That's where he was eyeing, but it just probably came a little bit quicker than anticipated. 138.1 kilometers per hour from Rubel Hussain. Pretty good over so far, only 3 singles. Shade low, still managed to get through to the fine leg area. 2 runs, good running, that's what they need to do.
That is good running. Squeezed out by Michael Klinger, and you can see straight away looking for the 2. Another important fact to remember, you were just talking about the 216 runs that Ariful Haq scored this season. A lot of those runs have been under pressure. He got 46 from 19 against Rajshahi Kings to win the game under pressure.
So the majority of runs coming behind them. Single, and he will keep the strike, Klinger, after 10 at 73 for 3.
মালাই চাচারা জীবনটাই বৃথা
আমাদের লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না নিচে পড়ে থাকবে ধীরে ধীরে গলবে
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি বাংলা লিংক
Yes, the sun shines mine, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I feel it blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
যার ওয়েদার কোট অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপুষ্প পূরণ করে
Again a ball keeping a shade low. Let's go down to pin.
রংপুর রাইডার্সের সব ফ্যানদের মাঝখানে বসে আছে আজকে আমার মনে হয় যেহেতু আজকে হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট এলিমিনেশন হবে তো রংপুর রাইডার্স এবং খুলনা টাইটান্স সবার ফ্যানদের মধ্যে কিন্তু উত্তেজনা খুব বেশি কাজ করছে কি মনে হচ্ছে আজকে রংপুর রাইডার্স পারবে খুলনাকে হারাতে
I think পারবে because run rate অতটা ভালো না খুলনার and I think 160 এর মধ্যে যদি খুলনাকে রেস্ট্রিক্ট করা যায় I think it's going to be pretty easy for রংপুর রাইডার্স
মনে হয় না যে খুলনা আজকে রংপুরে জিততে হলে খুলনার আরো বেশি উইকেট লাগবে
খুলনার ওভাবে লাগবে না I think যদি রান রেটটা কন্ট্রোল করা যায় I think wicket is not going to be an issue
আমরা এখন পর্যন্ত আমি বলবো প্রিজ গিল আর ম্যাকলামের যে